Hello. Hi everyone, this is Lynne with Softsquares. Welcome to the Live at 5. It's a Monday. Every Monday we do a sale for quilters. It is a live sale, and usually I had to come on a little earlier than this, but it's been one of those days. Hi everybody, I see so many people in here. That's awesome. Denise, Joanne, Starla, Norma, Roxy, Andrea, Annette. Hi everybody. Maggie, Lucy, Snarky old lady. I should know your name off the top of my head, but I don't. Hi, Terry, Krista. Let's see, who else is in here? Joydy, Bonnie, Diane. If I miss anyone, I'm so sorry. You haven't said hello yet. Say something. We're going to do an on-time drawing. Okay, so I'm going to pick a ball right now. It's 5 o'clock. And between 1 and 100, pick your number. Marlon, here's the number. So when you are ready, go ahead and start entering between 1 and 100. We're doing an on-time drawing, and I'll show you what you win after we get this going. Okay. Between 1 and 100, you can enter more than once. I got it. Yep, I see it too. Fine. Okay, go ahead and stop. Can I show the number? Yeah. Okay, here's the number. We're going to confirm the winner. Okay, this is our number. Go ahead and you can stop entering numbers. I think I'm really delayed. All right, so I had to pick them up so we don't step on them. Maggie Shannon, congratulations, you are the winner. Let's get in our little bag of things and see what I still have in here. I have a beanie. It says very crafty on it. Something tells me you might be someone that would utilize this beanie come winter. So congratulations, Maggie. This is coming your way. I got this in Chicago. Very crafty. I have a couple more things in here. We'll see how we get to that. All right. Excuse me, just getting under. Yep. Okay. So our new format is we show you the items, but you're going to order it yourself and check out through our website, which is softsquares.com. And that way you're not waiting for us to send out invoices. A lot of the items on there are already discounted, and they're discounted just for this week. But you have all week to take advantage of the sale. So as long as the items are available, you can take advantage of it through Saturday. Hi, Barb and Linda, Pat. My mouth is not matching. Am I still off a little bit? Hi, Cynthia. Let's see, Bonnie. Who else have I not said hello to? Jeannie, Dwayne, Stephanie. I hope I said hello to everybody now. Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda and Dwayne are in here. Rhonda has signed up for the retreat, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Yay. Hi, Patty. Okay. So the way it works with our sales is you go to softsquares.com. You can do it during the sale as I'm talking about it, or you can just take notes or just know where to look and go look there later. You will need a coupon code for some of the things, so I will tell you what that coupon code is and what it's good for. There are a lot of things that we have put in that category that are already going to have a sale price, which is in red. That is its final price, so you don't need a coupon for that. So, but that's the price for the week. So we will change things up every week. Watch Godzilla might appear.
She's referencing old Japanese.
Just because they were dubbed. All right, so so if you go to softsquares.com, on the home page, sellers non-sale, there are two new buttons. One says this week's items, and the other says save your spot, and that's for the retreat. So go under this week's items for the live at 5. If you click on there, you're going to get, we've tried to put everything as I talk about it, but we have bundles, and these are all here in the shop. We also have yard items, so specialty bundle of something. What were you saying, Marlon?
You're spinning.
I'm spinning?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Well, you can't tell.
I mean, I can kind of see you.
Do you think it's your internet? Marlon says I'm spinning.
Everybody's complaining.
Maggie says froze and now the ads. Buffering. I'm going to turn the fan off. Not this fan, but like the computerized fan, because I wonder if that takes too much power from the, if there's echo also. I'm going to keep talking. A little hard. We are hardwired, yes. My mouth matches, somebody says. Thank you. All right, maybe that was enough. I unplugged something that might have been draining on the computer or pulling enough to make it, I don't know. Aisha, Stephanie, hi guys. Okay, so we're gonna try this, except, oh, I lost my mouse because
You gotta use your finger.
I gotta use my finger.
So you're gonna have to go over again about.
Yeah. Okay. This is frustrating. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm going to put the mouse in this thing. This shouldn't be enough to take it down. Right?
Instead of what?
The fan to the coop. This. Lost my mouth. Okay. Hopefully this is better. All right. So I'm going to explain how this works again, since I guess I was talking to myself for a little bit. So you're going to go to softsquares.com. You're going to click on the link that says see the items for tonight, and there's categories in there. I'm going to talk about items. You can go onto the website, and hopefully those subcategories will help you find what I'm talking about easier. But everything we're going to talk about tonight should show up in that one.
You need to turn off the light.
Oh, I did. Yes, I'm looking at it right now. I double checked it, and I'm going to do that. How about if I go out? All right, don't go anywhere, guys. I am going to try to refresh on my end. We'll see what happens. So don't go anywhere, guys. And for whatever reason, it wouldn't do it. All right, and my back says I'm live again. My back. Yes, we have hardwire running to the garage now. Okay, so
talk fast.
Talk fast. So, thank you for joining. This is a weekly sale. We do things online. Go to softsquares.com to make your purchase. I'm going to show you what we have available for sale this week. The whole internet or the whole website is yours to pick from, but there are certain items that we're going to highlight and some of those things that are also on sale. So when you go onto the main page of softsquares.com, you'll see a button that says click here to see tonight's items. So under there, you're going to see 6 categories, and then hopefully that makes it easier to find things. But we have stripes of all kinds, New Worlds, which is a fabric line. We have fat quarter bundles, which are all bundles that we have made here in our shop. And then we have yardage that are no stripes, and scissors, and then specialty items. And those are also items that are specifically curated by Soft. All those comes under the stripes of % off until after 7 p.m. It's going to drop to 24%. So 31% right now will drop to 24%. I will give you a code when we're there, but the point is this is all Mr. Fix-It, and this is how he thinks. He does not like even numbers.
Give it now.
Say what?
I would say just give it now since you're wrong. I already typed it. So
since I'm on. Okay, I didn't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm on. Okay, so the word is circle. CIRCLE. And tonight we're going to focus on stripes. So why not use the word circle as your coupon code? CIRCLE, lowercase. That code will give you 31% off anything in the stripe category of tonight's sale items. And we've listed everything we can find off of our website that's a stripe. So obviously we're not going to show you everything, but just know all stripes are on sale. And 31% is Mr. Fixit's idea. And then it drops to 24%, again, also his idea, at 7 p.m. Mountain. So you have 2 hours to get that extra 7% discount on what's in the stripe category. So let's talk about what's in there. So and also know, if you check out more than once between now and 7 p.m., we will refund your shipping charge for any additional checkouts that you have besides your first one. That way you can check out more than one and you're not going to be paying shipping for every time. But if you see something you want to grab it, just know we are going to refund the additional shipping charge if you check out more than once between now and 7 p.m. Again, this is Mountain Time, between 5 and 7 p.m. Mountain Time every week. Okay, so first thing I want to show you there is this. This is a bundle. It's 5 yards of stripes. Every bundle is different. They're all different stripes. They're a half-yard cut. So these are really, really good for binding. That's why they're not fat quarters. They are half yards. And so you can get a variety of stripes to add to your collection. Each bundle is different, so you can get as many as you want and get a good variety. And these are $45, which is still a good deal, on the website. And during the sale, it drops it down to around $31 with the coupon code. Again, there's 5 yards, which is 10 1/2 yard cuts of nothing but stripes, and they're all different kinds of stripes. Every bundle is different. So that is it there. We also have these are Ridey Blake bundles. We've got the 2 different. We have the white with the stripe and then the light and dark stripes. So these are bundles that you're going to see under stripes, not under the fat quarter bundle. These are under stripes because the fat quarter section on our website is referring to anything that we have made, which is pretty much everything else that's up here. So they're fat quarter bundles made by Softsquares. So what else do we have that's a stripe, Martin? I didn't bring a lot of stripes out, but there's like I said, the whole shop, anything that has the word stripe in it, we put in that category. And
a couple of bundles and just flip through.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. I don't know for sure what to do. Okay, so the yeah, contest is over. Sorry. Okay, so the next thing I want you guys to know, this is the confetti cotton panel. They've all come in, they've been shipped, and we have a whole bunch now. And these are available on the website. So if you do not have one yet, this is a sample of all the confetti cotton colors, which is Ridey Blake's blenders or solids. And this is really, really, really helpful if you're trying to match something, and then you can order what you need based off of being able to personally see what works with your project. I would highly recommend getting one. So this is how they come from Ridey Blake. So that is on the website under the non. Right. Actually, that's not true.
It's under specialty in Softsquare specialty.
I don't think it's under category.
It's just there.
I think it's just there. In a category, can be in a category. Yeah. Now, I also have this line right here called New Worlds. There are 8 pieces in it. Look how pretty that is. Nice, pretty rainbow. This fat quarter bundle is one of the ones that we put together. So this is what we'll find in the fat quarter bundle section. It's also in its own section called New Worlds. And we have all of the bolts that go with it right here. So if you want to see them up close, we can do that. These are stunning. Now I'm also doing end of bolt boxes, which is what this box is right here. But this bolt right here, if we have anything left on it by the end of this week, this is going to go in in an end of bolt box. This and anything else. So this is what I'm doing. I'm cleaning house. I'm going through and anything that's really low, I'm cleaning them out so we have more room for the shelf. But this one, I'm surprised is here. It's obviously has not been depleted, but we have all the 8 colors right here, and they're just gorgeous. They're have some movement to them. This is by Rob Appel. Okay, so this is called New World, and you can get that core bundle, and you can get the yardage. Okay, so I also ordered a lot of gold. We have bolts of gold now. And then here's the silver. And then it's been a while since we showed the silver, so we're going to show you both of them, the gold and the silver. So if you need these are here. And I have, like I said, many bolts of the gold, so it looks low, but there's actually a lot of gold that we have. I want to show you this. We filled this on somebody's order today, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's a 108. It's by Benartex. Isn't it pretty? So we have a lot of 108 fabric. So we actually put this on sale because it was already out here. And I said, just keep it out here. Let's show everybody and put it on sale because I want you to see it. Here's another 108, also by Benartex. That's a heavy bolt. It's a full bolt. So check the 108 section out if you need backing, because we have a lot of backing, but these two we did put on tonight so you can find it quickly.
For the record, we have 44.
We have 44 different 108s. Mr. Fix-It just gave me a total. Okay, so again, here's the Rob Appel New World fat quarter bundle, if you want just a fat quarter, and then we have the yardage of it. We are also putting scissors, all kinds of scissors, on sale tonight. And so we have Tula Pink right and left-handed scissors. We've got a 4-inch and a 6-inch scissor. That's just Tula Pink. I've got the Ginger scissors. These are all on sale. Their prices are automatically listed when you go to see the website. We also have this little scissor set, which is a tape measure and small snips from Riley Blake. They're scissors. They're in there. I have by Gypsy Quilter the duckbill and the easy snips. We have the dual hybrid micro scissors by Thread Cutters. You haven't seen this. This is fascinating. This is this, and you see this scissor part. It has a thread cutter right here. It's porcelain, super sharp. It has a clip so you can hook it somewhere. It also has this so you can put on a string or a lanyard. Really good for handwork. This was designed by guys that went through the Shark Tank, and they were originally marketing to fishermen. And so they found there's a market with quilters, but you know if it's good for fishing line, it is good for quilters. Okay, we also have some creative Notions scissors. We're going to be getting in the inventory. I just like her products, so we're going to be getting more of those. And we have a lot of rulers. Not part of the sale today, but just know we have her stuff. This is Clover. This is my favorite pair of small scissors. Just a small, 5.5 inch it says, but just a small little scissor for cutting threads. I use that at my machine all the time. I also have this. This is by Fiskars. So is this. I have left-handed scissors. So this is ideal for smaller hands. Are you guys the same scissors? That is. We have it up here twice. No wonder I was confused. All right, so we have these. I also have this set right here. It has the snips in there. And Marlon,
yep.
You're going to need to add this to the scissor set for me. Forgot to film. There's only one of these, but it has the snips in it. But I'm going to put this in there. This whole set has tape measure, 2 templates, acrylic templates, rotary cutter with blade, and the snips. And this is the Fiskars Make a Quilt collection. I don't know what else to call it, but it's not in there right now. Mr. Fix-It's adding it to the scissor section really quick for you. It has the ruler, acrylic ruler.
5-piece set?
Yes. There's a 6.5-inch square acrylic ruler and a 12.5-inch square acrylic ruler. So there's those. I also have Kai. These are true left-handed scissors and high quality. I've got Linda's batting scissors. So different brand, but perfect for cutting lofty batting. And then Famore is a new brand that I am seeing, but they are everywhere. Really high quality scissors. So we've got some of these, and this is true left-handed scissors with the large handles, 6.5-inch comfort handle. So there's scissors. Okay, so all the scissors are on sale tonight, and we have several left-handed. We also have, like I said, the Tula Pink and the snips, and just different kinds of sizes. Okay, I want to talk about this. This is a Fiskars rotating mat. I'm gonna be doing more tutorials. And when you see me sewing and doing tutorials, I'm almost always using this in there. I pretty much use this as everything I cut my fabric on. I know it looks small for like my main cutting surface, but this is what I use. When I was starting to really get into quilting, I was limited on space, and I just kind of learned how to work in a small space. And even though I have 2 amazing work tables, one out here where I'm standing and one in my sewing area, I managed to put all kinds of things on it. So I don't really have access to that full space for cutting, spreading out and cutting. So I use this, and what I like about it is rotating, and you can see by the picture right here, it rotates, but it's square. I love it. So then it comes with a mini version. So this is 14 and this is 7. And anyway, they're my favorites. So I just use this one for everything. In fact, I have more than one, and I use them everywhere. I want to show you this quilt right here. This is a free pattern on Riley Blake's website. It's the Black Cat Apothecary. It is from Hocus Pocus line. No, it's not Riley Blake. P&B, sorry, P&B. But here it is the free pattern, and I can send you the link for it if you want it. Takes a panel and some fabric, and then your backing. And look how cute it is. And it's not that big, but it's very doable. So the pattern's free on P&B Textiles website. If you ask me for it, I can send it to you. But just get your pieces and you can make it. Now we also have the Hocus Pocus fat quarter bundles. We have them with and without the panels. Am I thinking right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's 2 panels that come with this set. One is some big squares, and the other is this big rectangle here in the middle. So this set right here is without, I think there's 18 pieces in it. With
15 and 17.
15 pieces here, and then the other one that's 17 has the 2 panels in addition to the fat quarters. So you could possibly even make it work that way. But Halloween's coming, so I just love this quilt. I just got it back from being quilted, so there's that. And then
asked about the small Fiskars. Does it rotate as
yes,
well?
yes, it does. It absolutely does. Same thing right here. It's really nice, especially if you're working on tiny projects. Okay, let's move my camera up. Okay, so we're going to talk about the fat quarters that I have listed. We talked about some of the rainbow. These are actually rainbow fabrics, so they're not under fat quarter section. They're actually in everything stripes, which is anything that has a stripe on it. It doesn't have to be fabric, but obviously some pre-cuts made it in there. But other than these 2, what?
Nothing out of me.
Other than these two, all these fat quarter bundles that you see here are packaged by us here at Soft Squares. So we're putting all those on sale and we put them in their own section. So we have Thomas the Train. So we've got two bundles, one that's we're calling blue, one we're calling yellow, slightly different colors in them, but small fat quarter sets. The fabric for this, we don't have a lot of it, but it is also on sale. It's under the non-stripe section. And so we have that. We've got the 3 Halloween lines that we have right now, which is Hocus Pocus, the one I just showed you, which is this panel. We have Home Sweet Haunt. This is a big bundle. Is this the one that has 18? I have 18 in my head for some reason. It's a big set. And the yardage with that is on our website. And then we have Ghoul Friends. And Ghoul Friends is actually, oh, I'm just going to show you the quilt. This is another free pattern. Okay, guys. So, not on the free pattern's on Riley Blake. If you need the yardage, it's not listed under tonight's sale items because I wasn't planning on talking about that. But this is so cute, and it takes a free pattern. It has a panel, and then it has yardage. So you can make this super easy. If you want to make it really easy, we have the kits, which I have got buried right here. So we've got the quilt kits, and then we have another Halloween one. So anyway, don't forget those. I have Love Blooms is a big line with fat quarters. I've got Fairy Dust, and all of these are drastically discounted. Look how pretty that is. We have Splendid, and we put everything in plastic here because we want things to be preserved. We don't want them to smell like pickles. Gina would know what that means. Anyway, so Beneath the Western Sky. This is really pretty. So again, these are just fat quarter bundles that were in the sale area. Golf Days, a small bundle with some golf in there. We showed this last week. This is Color Club and all the different fabrics that are in there. I am getting ready to take what's left of Color Club and put them into end of bolt boxes. So if you want something specific, grab it now before I make it so you can't find it. But Color Club is still showing up on the website, but all of these right now, because their bolts are getting pretty low, will be going into end of bolt boxes. But this is super cute. They're basics, but they have a little print to them. And this one, kind of a thatched look on that purple one. The Ghoul Friends fat quarter is not showing on sale, and the discount not working. Okay, so the discount only works on anything that has a stripe, and it will be under the stripe section. Ghoul Friends is under the fat quarter section, and this is all under today's sale items, so not on the main page. It's under, yeah, Gina says she gets the pickles. All right. White on white. This is nothing but white on white fabrics. They're all different prints, and you can see some of them there. But they're a fat quarter bundle of just white on whites. And I don't think you can see the print. Yeah, too much plastic. This right here is a rainbow bundle. Really pretty. They all have this pattern or movement to it. And then I have this that looks the same, but it is not. This one is called Shabby. Shabby is one of the basic lines by Riley Blake. And so we took all of the pieces that we had available in our inventory, all the colors, and we made a fat quarter bundle. There's more than this, but we made a bundle of just Shabby. And Shabby is Riley Blake's answer to grunge. And this is actually a Lori Holt design. You can see the distressed mark that's in there. So that's these are what you'll find under the back quarter section. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, under the non-striped fabrics, we have a line called Bumble and Bear. This is super cute, super sweet. It is a children's line, but yeah, nothing about this says it's got to be for a kid. I actually was given this fabric in a kit for a fall kit for a pumpkin wall hanging, and it was super cute. So these are just some, we have full bolts of this, but these are just some of the fabrics. We actually have more. We have this in a yellow as well. And you can use them anywhere. It's just they happen to be part of a juvenile line. But they are good for anything. So those are for sale. What did we put them at? They were really, they're like $4.50 a yard for those. And you don't have to buy the bolt, but if you wanted to, they are still shrink wrap. But okay, I want to.
Yeah, 450 yards for that from
Thomas the Train and the Bumble and Bear is what you're going to find, and that's 450. What category can I find the 108? Did you make a category for 108s, Martin? No. Did you put them under the not a stripe category?
Let's find out.
He's going to look. You can also, on the main web page, which you could type at the very top 108, and you will get all 41 or 42 of the bolts. But we try to make it easy and put it in one area. We were kind of having a hard time getting everything where it needed to be. So it's possible.
You want me to move all of the 108s into the same?
No, just these two, because it's the ones I had shown. And they're on that one order that just came in, so you can look at the order and see what it is. But I'll tell you what they are. They are...
Calabar and turquoise.
Yes. Yes. So...
That's the pink, the blue on the Calabar.
On this one? Oh, both of these have... Wait, no, you talk about this, the paisley one? Is that the Malabar? Yeah. This also comes in pink, this paisley. And Marlon's going to move that one to the website area for the sale item, so you can see it too. Hi, Melanie.
Okay, those two Malabars are in.
Okay. He's now moved them over to the area on the web. So all these should already be listed on the website. We're just trying to make it so it's in one place. If for some reason I show you something and it's just not showing up in that area, it means we missed it, didn't mean to. So let us know, but you can also find it in its normal place where it belongs. It should be under whatever category it goes under. Hi, Kristen. Super late. Back quarters on website, or do I need to rewind? All of these back quarters they're the ones that were made by our shop. And so these are all on sale, including Hocus Pocus and Home Sweet Home. Anyway, they are, actually I take it back. These two are not on sale, but they're all in that same area, so you can still see them because these are brand new lines. But anyway, you're going to go under softsquares.com, the main page, and go under the section that says click here to see tonight's items. And then there's actually a section in there called back quarters, and that is where all the back quarters that we personally have bundled are, which is pretty much everything here. These ones are up here because they're stripes, and there's a whole section on just stripes, and we put the whole store on sale, anything that has a stripe, including these. These are just section because those are back quarters just made by Softsquares, and these fall under the stripes. So a little confusing, but that's why those are going to be a different place. I think there's some other pre-cuts that made it under stripes too. I look good in blue. Thank you, Deanne. I feel hot and my hair is up in a bun. It's like, all right. So we have these half yard bundles of 10 pieces, which is 5 yards. Random, but they're all different stripes. Really, really good for binding. Half yard gets you about what you need for a throw size quilt, and just nice to have some stripes. Yep, and the code that you need for the stripe category is Circle, CIRCLE, lowercase. You get 31% off what's in that category that's not already on sale using that coupon. At 7 p.m. Mountain Time, it drops to 24%. And the reason for the numbers is Mr. Fix-It got to pick them. And that's how he thinks. So 24% is what they drop to after 7 p.m. And then you have until Saturday night to take advantage of everything that's on the website. You have something to say. Do you want to come over here?
Just tell them what time we got married and who was still late. Oh, my hair is messy.
Aw, Mr. Fix is going to come and show his handsome face.
My hair is messy, but
not as bad as we've seen it.
Not as bad as you've seen it? You seem to enjoy that.
It's been worse.
It's been worse. Okay. Well, so we were married at
the Invitation.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Had a
Can
time.
I tell my... Yes or no? We were married at about 5:33 in the afternoon.
No.
And the invitation said that we would be married at 5:07, but somebody was late to her own wedding.
At least I was in the building. I was in the building.
Yes, you were in the building.
I was busy getting things ready until the last minute and then had problems.
So I chose 5:07 because I don't like doing things on the 5s or the 0s. So my alarm goes off at 11, at 8:11, not 8:10, not 8:15, 8:11.
I like that.
So
yeah, it just...
The invitation was 5:07, but somebody was late, and I stood there waiting on my lovely bride for a whole 24 minutes while she was still doing her hair.
And tell them what you saw out the window.
What did I see?
Who was down in the parking lot negotiating Joanna puppies.
Oh yeah. Somebody from the puppy from the family, my late wife's family that came to our wedding was selling puppies in the parking lot while Lynne was still getting ready for. In fact, that's Lynne being late was the only reason they actually made the wedding.
Yes, and that's gonna say she didn't believe the time, and it worked for her because she was able to come inside of you.
So was I nervous waiting? No. I kind of knew where she was, and her dad was in the building, so I felt fairly confident.
With my second husband, when I got married, I all of a sudden had a panic attack just before I was supposed to walk out because I'd been so busy. All of a sudden, it hit me. I'm like, "What am I doing?" And clearly, it was not a good idea. We're good. I just wasn't ready.
On the other hand, if you hadn't married him,
I wouldn't have got to you.
Exactly. You would have been somewhere else and someplace else. So in retrospect, it wasn't that bad of an idea to go through with that wedding, I think.
3's my favorite number, and he's number 3. So I told him he's a keeper. I can't do that with my fingers because he's number 3.
Number 3?
Oh no, I retracted something.
She said something about somebody locking themselves out with a dress inside the house. And Kristen was saying they were late on the beach. Ooh, sunset on the beach when it's cold.
You missed the sunset because it went down.
I don't know, man. So yes, Rhonda, this is my second marriage. My late wife.
He's widowed, and I'm twice divorced. So, but I got the better end. Definitely got the better end of the deal.
I don't know. I got all this fabric and notions and patterns. Oh my!
I know.
I was forsworn to never date again, let alone get married. And I don't know what changed my mind, but I figured I'd better tell my kids. So I told them, "Hey, remember when Dad said he was never going to date again?" I said, "Well, maybe there's possibly someone that could eventually someday be interesting enough to think about the possibility of going on a date." And then 4 days later, I said, "Hey, you know when I said I thought I might date? Well, I'm engaged."
Thank you, Rhonda.
So
they were like, okay. So we're like, family meeting, you're going to get to meet her because they had no idea who I was yet.
Surprise, Dad's getting married again. Anyway,
no, it was really good. But yeah, at the time, he picks funny numbers. So that's why the coupon code is 31% and it drops to 24% because Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go back over there.
Oh, that is a bruise. You can see it better on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sore and that's a bruise. I whacked my hand so hard. Yeah.
And what were you doing?
And it's swollen even.
Yeah.
I was carrying stuff and coming in from the shed, coming in the back door, and I honestly have no idea what I hit. All I know is I was stuck and it hurt so bad the rest
Well,
of the day. So
I
it's definitely swollen. Yeah, my hand is swollen.
I came upstairs and saw her, and I saw she was kind of on the edge. I said, "Are you okay?" And she broke into tears. I'm
Like,
like,
no.
"Uh-oh, what did I do?" But her hand was kind of anyway.
All right.
I'm going back over there now. Okay.
You guys could hear all kinds of fun stories, right? Whether or not you wanted to. All right. So yeah, free pattern for this, guys. Don't miss out on that. And then the free pattern, I mean, I have the kits here, but the pattern to make that, if you just need the fabric, but the kit comes with it. So super cute. Beach would turn into a nighttime luau. Pat says her son's wedding, the bride's mom locked the dress inside the house. It took 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk about a couple things. First of all, we have this. We have our first ever quilt retreat in Heber, Utah, which is about 40 minutes from us. It's beautiful. It's on the other side of the mountains. We put out a couple different videos where you can see the drive and see the venue. Go check it out. We have them on Facebook and YouTube, and this is going to be so fun. It's August 5th through 9th, so it's 4 nights, and we are going to pick you up from the airport if you fly in. We will take you back, so you don't have to worry about any kind of extra transportation. And Chris was talking about her sunset. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay. So anyway, the quilting retreat is very limited. It's a very small venue, and it is. We are getting reservations on us. So if you are interested in that, don't wait. Put your deposit down. Hold your spot. And I plan on having others. I'm not sure if we're going to have it at the same place. Just depends on what type of space we need, but it's an awesome venue. I'm going to start this quilt here in a couple weeks. It's called Happy Hollows. It is a block of the month, except I'm sending it to you all at once. When you sign up for it, you're going to get all about 10 yards of fabric that is needed to make the quilt top, and all of the patterns that are broken out by month. So block 1, 2, 3, whatever. Really simple, and your fabric will be all ready to cut up, and you'll have it all at once. And we're using confetti cottons that will have this exact same look. Your quilt will look like this when you are done. So that is available on the website. And Mr. Fix-It has put all of these things I'm talking about under the excuse me, what do we call that section? Block of the month, as well as this, which is a Make It Merry. I'm going to start this tomorrow. This is also a block of the month that I am giving you everything you need at once. It's also about 10 yards of fabric. It finishes up at 59 by 59. Actually, they both have that same size. It is really cute. You can see up close how they've done it. I'm not using the fabric line that's in the picture here. So Make It Merry is actually the name of a fabric designer of this pattern, which is Lamb Farm Designs, and her patterns are super cute. So I am not using her fabric. We have some other fabrics put together that are going to give it a very similar look. And I have, I'm like, where did it go? Here's the kit right here. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get your pattern, and it tells you that this is the complete kit and to watch for the videos. You're going to get all of your fabrics, which we have right here. So look how pretty it is. It's definitely going to give you that same vibe. The only thing is I could not decide what to do for the outer border on here. So you actually get 2 choices of what you want for your outer border. Personally, I fell in love with this fabric, and I'm going to use this for the outer border on my quilt. So it's going to have a darker border. The other option for this, forgot to grab it, is this. This is the other option, which would from a distance give it that same look. So I am just trying to give you 2 options. Other than that, everything's figured out. You just have to tell me if you want the white or the green. Whoop. of the green of the border. And if you don't say or we have run out, you're going to get what there is. And I can't wait to start doing this. So I'm going to start making videos. I'm going to start putting it together tomorrow. But this is something you would get. This is all your 10 yards. The backing for both of these block of the months are available as a separate thing. You like the darker border for what it's worth?
Yeah.
I do too. That's what we're going to put on our quilt. The one we're going to keep. These ship right away. The Halloween one, I have to wait for a couple bolts of fabric to get in before I can ship those. So we're a couple weeks before shipping those. But this one, these are the kits are made right now. I'm staring at them. So the patterns are also available for both of these block of the months. So you can buy just the pattern and still sew along with me. But I have 10 kits of this, and I'm not sure how many I'm going to make of this. Possibly 5 or 6, maybe 10. I don't know. But right now we have both of them as patterns, and I will make as many kits as you guys want. So those are available, both about the same price, and the backing fabrics are an add-on that you can choose to add now or later if you need it.
Miss Jeannie pointed out that the
darker
farm designs would work for the Christmas challenge.
Well, oh yes,
for July.
Yes. Thank you, Jeannie. In fact, heads up, Facebook group, we do challenges each month. In the month of July, we're telling you now so you can get a head start, is Christmas in July. So you need to make a Christmas quilt and post it on the Facebook group. But you have to make it from one of 4 designers. Lamb Farm Designs, right there, is one of the 4 pattern designers you can pick from. You can also do Jennifer Long, Corey Yoder, or Phoebe Moon. And this pattern right here works as well as the kit. So you can get your kit now and actually take the guesswork out of what works for you with the contest. Hi, Mitzi. Been a while. I've missed you. Yeah, so we have, I really, they're both really cute. This is my favorite, but the reason I got this one, which I really like, is because from a distance, it's going to give that same look. And this is just really cute. So anyway, yeah, so when you order, specify which board you get, or I'll just pick for you. Okay, so that's it. Don't forget, if you don't have one yet, get yourself one of these confetti cotton panels so that you have it and can see all the colors. And when you need something specific, you can match it and then get them to me. Yes, any pattern from those 4 designers. So with the Christmas contest, the way that it works is it needs to be a Christmas quilt. It does not have to be a Christmas pattern. This one happens to be. But if you have like a traditionally pieced quilt and you put Christmas fabric in it, you have a Christmas quilt. But that's why you have 4 pattern designers to pick from. Some of them have more options like this, and some of them are just some really cool looking patterns. So whether you make it with your Christmas fabric or the pattern that's Christmassy, you can pick, but you have to use one of those 4 designers. And more information will be posted if it's not out yet. It's a bit early. We've told you about it, but I don't think we've actually posted it. But there are those 4 designers, and we'll keep reminding you. And this month, for the month of June, we're doing Quilts of Valor quilts on there, and you still have through Saturday, which is the 7th of June, to post your quilts for the May challenge. We gave you some extra time because it took so long to get the gold fabric in, and so those are still posting, and so there's a couple things going on. Okay, do you guys have any more questions? Don't forget the coupon is CIRCLE. You have until 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, to use that code to get 31% off. After that, it's 24%. And if you order more than once during the 2-hour block from 5 to 7, we will refund the shipping on any additional orders. That's just to make sure that if you see something, you buy it and check out. You're not, charged extra or feeling like you can't get something extra or else if you see it. Cynthia, what do you, let's see. If you want 2 borders, Jeannie, I will get you more borders. You let me know. Yeah. or Gina. Sorry, I said Jeannie because I saw Jeannie right below. Sorry, Gina. If you want more, if you want 2 more borders, I will send you as much of those cuts as you want. Just tell me. I'll have to figure out pricing on them individually because it's 1 1/4 yard. So I'll have to figure out what the pricing is on that. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for being patient with me. Marlon's asking me to not sign off just yet. He's answering questions, but we don't have anything new to show you. Just don't forget to check on the back quarter bundles because there are so many, and we have a lot of bright colors, including the New Worlds. I love this. I'm surprised I still have it, but like I said, there's not much left, and any bolt on this and the Color Club, they're going to become end of bolt boxes. And the end of bolt boxes, which I have one, I have one sitting here. That's 30 plus yards of minimum 1 yard cuts of end of bolt fabric. Some of them are upwards of 4 yards. You can even get quilt backing out of it. And so you get that, and that's listed under specialty boxes on there too.
Gina's asking the quilt behind you because she came on late.
Oh, okay. This one?
Yeah.
So this is a free pattern. The pattern is by P&B Textiles. And now I've lost it. That's funny. Well,
what? You lost something?
I know, I haven't moved though.
Absolutely shocking.
I have 2 of these, which is even more weird. Like, how do I have more than one? Ah, found it. Okay, so this is a free pattern through P&B Textiles. Okay, it takes this panel, which is this rectangle right here, and then the fabric. So if you want to know exactly what it takes, you can find the pattern. I can also send you the download because it's free. But if you want this fabric or this panel how it is, you know, we have the line, and there's so many options you can do. We have this cute backing, the spider, in like 3 different colors. Oh, that's right. It's going fast. Not much of this line left. Chalkboard looking. So anyway, yeah, don't wait. We have that. And then my favorite is this Ghoul Friends, which is kind of a folk art, folksy. What was it upside down? I'll show it sideways.
You want to talk about motivation?
Motivation. No. Oh, yes. I'm going to Moda next week, next Monday. So my sister will be here. Good evening. Hi. That is Annette. Yes. No, it's not. Wagner. Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing, Annette? I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're feeling better every day. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Oh yes, thank you so much, Gina. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. Retreat. Go sign up for that. And it's gonna be fun. Oh, and back to the retreat. All the bedrooms are on the upper level, and you are sharing a bedroom. If either one of those are a problem, there are hotels that are close by, and we will help you get to and from the hotel. There also, the cost of the retreat would be less, but there is still some cost. But you would be paying for your own lodging there. But then you can participate with this. So if that is an issue and something that's stopping you from entertaining the idea of the retreat, contact us and we can talk to you more about that. We will accommodate dietary restrictions too. Yes, the stripes would look good on Hocus Pocus. In fact, I did my first bias binding. I'll be honest, I don't do bias binding. And I did this one as a bias binding. So pat on the back. Good job, Lynne. So, yeah, so that's why there's this. Because, binding, I love stripes. So that's what these are. These are half-yard cuts. Great for binding. Okay, I think we should do one more contest because I want to. Okay. Where's my bucket of balls?
What?
Oh. And then we'll call it good. So anyone that's still here, thank you for sticking around with us. Don't forget, this is every Monday. So, I have this pattern. Look at this. This was a freebie pattern that I gotten. I think I might need to order it. It's called Milestone Mosaic. It's by Terry Butler from Mama Said So. And here's your fabrics. Okay, between 1 and 100. go ahead and start throwing your numbers in, and let's see who gets this pattern. Anyone has questions, Mr. Fixit's email is up there. That's why we show it to you. Where's the info for the retreat? Okay, someone got it.
So.
Okay, Regina, the info for the pattern for the retreat is under specialty boxes on the main page. It's also under the sale stuff for tonight. Is for it too. Yeah, there's on the main page. There's actually a listing for it. What's it called? We put it under specialty items. Under this, we Advent, the mystery, not this, the things. But you can find the retreat by itself. You can even just type in word retreat.
We do.
It
was
Maggie,
but she already won. So.
Oh.
But we had 2 number 9s right in a row, Maggie and Jeannie.
Okay.
And then Rhonda was right behind them. But
so we had Maggie already won. Thanks for participating again. And she had the number, but it's not going to go to Maggie. It's going to go to Jeannie.
Jeannie T.
Jeannie T. She was the next person to throw the number out there. So just one winner per day. Maggie, you're on fire. The fact that you got both of those. I can't seem to hold it straight. All right, so we'll get those out. All right. Congratulations. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget, you have through Saturday to take advantage of the sale through 7 p.m. You have 1 more hour to take advantage of the extra percentage discount with the coupon on the stripe section only. And it's anything that's not already with a red price. Red price means we've already discounted it, and the other items throughout the sale, most of them have been discounted, not all, but they are all highlighted in that same area. So any questions, email Mr. Fixit. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. And do you have any more questions, Marlon, that you need to address?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, congratulations, Jeannie. I'm going to let you guys all go, and we'll see you on Saturday for the stitch-uation. Good night.